Okay, lesson 3.4, example 5. We're still solving exponential equations, but this one looks a little different. This one has e to the 2x instead of like just an x squared or just e to the x itself. But remember that these exponents here are being multiplied. And so that's the same thing if I'd have said e to the x and then it's squared. So I could rewrite it like that. So I have e to the x squared, because x times 2 is 2x, and then just bring down the rest of it. Minus 7 e to the x plus 12 is equal to 0. Now we can factor this, and we're going to factor this just like if it was written as x squared minus 7x plus 12. Well, let's see how that would work. If I did this, remember, we would have x and x, and we'd be looking for two numbers that multiply to this 12 that, read it backwards, would add to 7. 4 and 3. Put your bigger number first and bring down your minus. And then a negative 4 times what gives me a positive 12? Well, it would be a negative 3. And then you would set them each individually equal to 0, and you would solve. And so we end up with x is 3 and x is 4 if I solve this way. So, but this isn't the exact same problem, but it's really, really close. So using that as my guide, if I'll let e to the x be the same thing as x, so I'm going to let x equal e to the x. So if I do that, then I have x squared minus 7, there's an e to the x, it's x, plus 12. That's exactly what I just wrote over here in my think bubble. So we know that when we factor this, we ended up with x equals 4. And we had x equals 3. And I didn't rework it here because I already have it over there in the think bubble. You can just look and see it. All right, but remember, those aren't my solutions because x was equal to e to the x. So I've got to bring that back down. So that means that this is e to the x equals 4 and e to the x equals 3. Well, how can I get x out of the exponent if I can't get like bases? Well, I'm going to have to log both sides. And because we have a base e, we're going to natural log both sides. So just working the e to the x equals 4, I get the natural log of e to the x equals 4. I'm sorry, equals the natural log of 4. Bungee your x. So x times the natural log of e equals the natural log of 4. We know the natural log of e is equal to 1. So x times 1 is x equals the natural log of 4. And it doesn't tell me to round to any decimal places or anything, so I am good leaving it like that. Now let's do the same thing to the one on the right there. E to the x equals 3. I need to get the x out of the exponent, so I need a log to be able to bungee it. Since it's base e, we're going to use the natural log. So I get the natural log of e to the x equals the natural log of 3. Go ahead and bungee your x. So x natural log of e equals natural log of 3. Just like before, we know natural log of e is equal to 1. X times 1 is x equals, and over here we have the natural log of 3. And so there's my two solutions for this answer.